Why are these coaches still here, man? Why are they here, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's 1:26 p.m. And I'm still waiting for a coach to be fired. Look, man, you got to get these coaches out of here. You got to get these coaches out of here, bro. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman needs to fire these coaches. The fact that this man called 2 quarterback runs and a screen pass to Gainwell, then you took a timeout, you burned the timeout. Defense is horrible. What I'm trying to figure out how these coaches still in the building. If I was Jeffrey Lurie yesterday, Howie Roseman, I would. If I was Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie yesterday, I would have freaking cleared the whole coach staff. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. The only guys who would be staying would be Jeff Stoutland and Michael Clay. That's it. Every other one of those coaches would have been fired off the spot. The players are getting frustrated with these coaches. Okay. By the way, Inquirer, who put out they disgusting. Want to talk about A.J. Brown, the problem? No, the problem isn't A.J. Brown. The problem is these fucking coaches who don't know how to coach. I'm tired of these media, really I am. You know what I'm saying? I knew that they would do this shit when A.J. Brown didn't have a good game because he don't talk to the media. I wonder why he don't talk to the media. You already saying he's the problem. No, the problem is the coaching. When you watch the videos of it's coming out where Jalen Hurts is shaking his head in disgust because Brian Johnson's talked to him, he's saying, dude, get away from me. You can't coach to save your life. And, you know, Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, when it looks like they picked a guy who is another bad coach. It looks like Shane Steichen has carried that whole franchise to the Super Bowl. Was Shane Steichen the real reason why we were in the Super Bowl, Nick? I mean, it looks like it. Nick Sirianni is horrible. Guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's in his press conference talking about we're going to win a division. What? This guy don't even know what week we are in. We've been asking for this offense to be changed. I've been calling for Brian Johnson head since today, week 4 of the 2023 season. I said the offense was shaky. People gave me shit for it. The Buffalo Bills game should have been him being fired and gone. You could have got another guy that could come in the building and try to rewrite the shit. They didn't want to fire him. And every time they asked Nick Sirianni, will you promote a new offense corner? He says, no, I have trust in Brian. How do you have trust in a guy who can't call plays, man? He doesn't know what he's doing. Explain to me, you're ruining your quarterback like that. And I don't understand it. Devontae's in a walking boot because you wanted to throw a screen. Because Brian Johnson, Nick Sirianni are 2 boneheads who don't know how to coach an offense. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They need to be fired. They need to be gone. It's disgraceful. You have 2,000-yard receivers and a 1,000-yard running back, and yet you are still horrible. And I've been saying this all year that this coaching staff has been bailed out by these players, and they told me I had to be positive. Oh, why aren't you happy? What do you mean why I'm not happy? You see what the hell's going on? I'm about to be 23 on July 31st. And we still can't even win more than 1 Super Bowl. We still got to find a new coach because it looks like the players don't even believe in him. You got players calling him out. Sidney Brown talking about how that This is why you practice. Like players are taking shots at these coaches, man. And yet we still have these fucking clowns still in the building, man. We need to hire a real coach. Not a yes man, Howie and Lurie. A real coach. Because you know what? Promoting inside ain't working. When they decided to leave Denard Wilson go, when everybody in that building, like Slane, all these guys liked him, and you hire Sean Desai, a guy that no one wanted. Nobody wanted him. I didn't want him. The only people who wanted him are the people who like that bend and break soft defense. And I don't understand why. I can't stand that defense, and you see why I can't stand it. You had a 21-6 in the halftime. And Jonathan Gannon even gave you the game. Kicks an onside kick. Knew that you weren't going to be able to run the ball. You had to score. And you kick a freaking field goal, man. This coach is an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's over his head. And I'm tired of him. That pissed me off right there, yes. That showed me that coach is soft. That ain't big balls Nick. That's soft Nick. That gave me Andy Reid flashbacks. We fired a Super Bowl head coach to hire this guy? It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting the way we're playing. I don't even know why I'm so emotional with this team. I should just realize this team ain't gonna do nothing. But it hurts me because like all season, I was so looking forward to this season. And this is how you play? Imagine paying tickets to go to games and this is how you play? This is how you coach? This is how you treat your fan base? Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, how can you sit there and allow this to happen? These coaches should have been gone. They should have been out the door. And the fact that they still here, it's mind-boggling. How they still have a job? Because I would have fired them the day they were struggling. After Dallas, I would have let a coach go. Brian Johnson would have been fired week 4. I wanted him gone. People told me, well, he's new. I don't give a fuck if he's new. He sucks. He sucks. And you know what? You running the college offense with Jalen Hurts. You running 2 quarterback runs and a goddamn screen pass to Gainwell. What are we doing? That is college offense right there. And it does not work in the NFL. And if he can't understand it, then he needs to go. Go give me an offense corner who's going to do their job because it's disgrace for all this talent. If I'm these players in his locker room, if I'm Devontae Smith, do I want to come back here? Now, I think Howie Rose was going to try to sign him next year. But if I'm Devontae Smith, do I want to be back? If Nick Sirianni's the head coach, players are going to want out. They're going to want out. Once you lose the locker room, it's over with. There's no coming back from that. Nick Sirianni needs to be fired. And it is what? 1:29. What time is it now? 1:34 on my time on the East Coast. And yet there's no firing. You can't continue to be like this. I don't care about the playoffs. And people tell me I got to calm down. I can't calm down when this offense is so hard to watch. I turned on the Vikings game and the Packers game yesterday. And it's just making me sick that I saw an offense that could call plays. Look at the Packers, man. Like every other offense is looking better than ours. How can I have confidence when this coach staff don't even have any confidence in any players? We run in Jalen Hurts 2 times for nothing. What are we doing? You trying to get your quarterback hurt? I mean, you should see it with Devontae Smith. We so lucky this guy didn't end up getting even more injured. We trying to hurt Jalen Hurts for what? We paid him $250 million to run him 2 fucking times. A quarterback sneak? Are you serious? You got to be kidding me. What are we doing? It makes no sense, and they destroying my quarterback, and I don't appreciate it one bit. I think it's disgraceful. I think it's pitiful. But that's my rant, man. Listen, if they don't fire a coach, they don't care about winning. You want to change this locker room, you need to fire these coaches. Look at the Raiders. They fired McDaniels. And Pierce came and changed that locker room. Now, I'm not saying it would happen with the Eagles. I'm just saying, at least do something like that. Because guess what? I wouldn't make Jeff Stoutland until we find a new head coach, the coach right now. But that's just my rant, man. Listen, bro. This team is trash. This team is trash. There's nothing to say about this team. Whether we go to the playoffs or not, we're going one and done. If we don't go one and done, we'll go to the divisional round and get smoked. We don't even got a home field playoff game. We're going to be on the road. And all you had to do was win your 2 games to even get a home playoff. You can't even do that. This team is a joke. I'm done. Have a great day. Go Birds.